welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot readings from the heart. So welcome to your how does he or she feel about me reading. We did this reading last year sometime, I think it might have been September, October time. Really loved doing these readings. They're just so nuanced and interesting. So we're going to come back and do it. We're going to do it sort of every 3 to 4 months, I think. Do a little bit of a catch up, that type of thing. I'm not going to do it every month. I want to do it every 3 to 4 months, which I think would be you know, a really good thing. If you guys want me to do this type of reading every month as a monthly thing, I can do, let me know. But I really like doing this kind of like ad hoc now and again. Let me just make sure that my desk is, using one of my bloody headscarves to try and clean my desk off. It's just to try and get it to, you know, to be tidy and stuff like that. So, bloody hell, man. Okay, that's that. So, for the reading we're using, oh God, I can't tell you how many decks I've got, how many copies of these, you know, decks I've got of these. These are one of my favourite particular decks, which is Tarot by Ellen Dugan. I've got about 5 packs of these. This is the latest one. But they've changed the packaging. They've made the cardboard rather than the old box that they used to do. But yeah, we're using this one for the main reading. We're using the Hanson Roberts miniature deck. Really good these are. It's a tarot to go. I got these on Amazon for $5.99. If you want to learn tarot, guys, and you just want a cheap and cheerful deck, just a miniature one you can pick up, $5.99 on Amazon. And if you got Amazon Prime, it'll come free, free of, you know, like free of postage and packaging. And you've got for your advice the Romance Angels as well. We're going to try and make these readings slightly shorter than the last time, only because I've got about 5 other signs to do after this, and I really want to get everybody up sooner rather than later. So what we do in this reading, I'm going to put this to the side as well. What we tend to do in this reading is we put that to the side until we're ready to use it. We shuffle the cards and then we focus on, what you want you to do, Aries, is think about the person that you want to be with, or the person that you have feelings for, or just the person in general that you'd like to know what their feelings are for you. And I want you to hold that person in your mind. I just want you to close your eyes, Aries, and hold that person's face and who they are in your mind, okay? Universe Spirit, how does this person feel for Aries? How does this person feel for Aries? Show me how this person feels for Aries in this how does he or she feel about me reading. I want you to show me who this person is in position 1. Show me what their attributes are. So what are their strengths? What are their, you know, what are the positive elements about this individual in position 2? In position 3, show me this person and their flaws. Show me what this person's flaws are in position 3. In position 4, how does this person see Aries and how do they feel about them in position 4? In position 5, how does Aries feel and see, so how does Aries see this person, how do they feel about them in position 5? In position 6, what is the strength of this relationship in position 6? In position 7, what are the weaknesses, sorry, what am I saying? So we need to, in position 6, see the strength of their relationship. In position 7, what are the weaknesses in this relationship between Aries and this person? In position 8, what is the potential for this person and Aries to have a healthy relationship? In position 9, what is the overall analysis of this relationship between Aries and this person? And position 10, what are the major roadblocks to Aries having a healthy relationship with this person? Show me. Alright, so if you shuffled the cards, we're going to split the deck into 3, like so. Collect it back up like so. And what we're going to do, because I've shuffled this way, if I was to lay the cards out, they'd be in front of me and you'd be seeing it upside down, Aries. So what we've got to do is we've got to turn it this way so you get to see how I shuffled it, so you get to see it that way. I'll see it upside down on my desk, but I've got a monitor in front of me so I can see what's going on. This is how this person, this is who this person is. This is what their attributes are. This is their flaws. This is how they see and feel about you. This is how you see and feel about them. This is the strengths in the relationship. This is the weakness, and this is the overall, this is the potential for you guys to have a healthy relationship. This is your hopes, sorry, this is the final analysis, outcome of the relationship, and this is the roadblocks to you having a healthy relationship with this individual. I think I need to bring that up a little bit so you guys can see. I've got a camera really focusing down from a very great height to the desk, so it can be difficult to try and because there's monitors in the way as well, so I've had to structure it so for the best viewpoint. So here we go. Let's have a look at who this person is at the moment. Who are they? They are the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So this person is not putting the work in. They're not putting the effort in. Page, this could be, you could be dealing with a Taurus. Pardon me if I drink, have my drink on the desk. It's an orange blossom herbal tea, delicious. Green, it's green tea with orange blossom in it. So this person is showing as a Page of Pentacles reversed. And the Page of Pentacles reversed, you know, unfortunately this individual, when you get a Page of Pentacles, they are the type of person when they're in the upright, especially when it comes to love, you know, this person likes small candlelit dinners. Page of Pentacles, the type of dude that likes to take their time. They like to really get to know an individual. There's no rush as far as they're concerned. This is why all Pentacles represent cautious energy. This person really they want to invest. They see it as a new venture. There is a physical attraction when the Page of Pentacles can represent a physical attraction. So they're attracted. This page is attracted to the Pentacle, and it's the Ace of Pentacles that this person's attracted to. So this person's attracted to the potential, because I see all aces. The Ace of Pentacles is the potential. It's raw potential. And this page, looking at the Pentacle in the upright, will say, well, there's potential in this Pentacle. It's a small thing right now, but if I look after it, and if I tend it, and if I grow it, and if I, you know, really, you know, just put my attention on it, just do it, you know, move slowly with it, eventually it will grow to be an oak. It will grow to be something big. So that's the intention of the Page of Pentacles. You know, this is all about being responsible when you're a Page of Pentacles in the upright. So this person, you know, they might be young, but they've still got you've got an old head on young shoulders, just the Page of Pentacles. It's not like the Page of Cups, you know, in love, you know, with the idea of love and fantasy, and Page of Wands, I want to have a bit of fun, and Page of Swords. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles are probably the best top pages you can get in terms of love when they're in the upright. In the reverse, this person might not be attracted to the idea. They might not see potential in you or in the potential for a relationship with you. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse also is lazy. They're a lazy man, because this type of individual will say, well, I don't want to have to put all the hard work in. I just want to, you know, I just want it to be like that. I just want it to come like this. So this might be not just so much that this person's not interested. It might simply be that this person, you know, for them, it's kind of, I ain't got no time for that. I ain't got the time to be putting the effort into this shit. So, you know, in other words, let me just screw you. Let me just sleep with you. Let me just have sex with you. I don't want to have to take the time to get to know you. I just want to sleep with you. It's that type of thing. They become very lazy. And because of the laziness, this is either somebody around you that's not putting effort in. They're either not too attracted to the idea of putting the effort in. This person might just want to get to dessert rather than having dinner. A starter and dinner, they just want to go straight to the dessert. That type of thing, for want of a better word. They just don't want to seem to put the effort in. What is their attributes? The Two of Wands in the reverse. That's interesting. How does the Two of Wands in the reverse happen to be an attribute? Two of Wands in the reverse is all about being stuck, being at a place of stagnation. So it's a card that says, should I stay or should I go? So how do we turn that back around to be something positive about this person? Well, I think that they've got a conscience. That's what I think is going on here. I think that the fact that this person might be the type of person that is stuck at a certain entrance point, it's quite good in a way. I think that this is this is the strength about this individual, because I feel that when this person feels that there is no avenue, that there is nowhere to move forward, that they tend to just stick. They stay where they are and they're not willing to move. So this kind of shows somebody who's not going to be willing to mess somebody around. That's the impression I'm getting, because their strength is a Two of Wands reverse. And Two of Wands reverse says stagnation. It says being stuck at a crossroads, and you can't move any further. Okay, you cannot move any further with this Two of Wands. The Two of Wands in the reverse means division, and it means a great gulf. So it might be that this person, once they recognise that there is a great division with you and them, or a great division in anything that they're doing in life, they'll say, you know what, actually, I don't think that this is going to work, so I think that I might just put the barriers down here. I think I might just stay at this point, right where I am, and I don't think I'll move any forward with this. I think if this person doesn't see potential in something, they're not willing to move forward, and that might be why they're showing as a Page of Pentacles reverse. Why is their flaw showing? So what's their flaw showing as? The Seven of Cups in the reverse. Interesting, because two cards, one should be positive and one isn't always positive. Two of Wands in the reverse, not always positive. Two of Seven of Cups in the reverse, positive cards. It shows either streamlining your choices, coming to a decision, or I think that this person is not very open-minded as an individual. Because the Seven of Cups in the upright, not a lot of people say the word, but it's to be open-minded. It is, because this person's looking at a variety of choices. So they're keeping their options open. In the reverse, you don't keep your options open. As a flaw, I think that this person is not open-minded. And I don't think that they look at... I get the impression with this Seven of Cups in the reverse that this would be somebody who would look at a situation and they would say, well, because they're this, because their attributes are, if something's not going to work for them, they're not going to move any further with it. Okay, because they are the Page of Pentacles in the reverse as a person, okay? If they don't see potential in something, they're not going to work on it. They're not going to bother their ass. They'd rather, if they see, for example, this could be the type of person that sees a beautiful girl, you know, long-legged, dark-skinned, brown-eyed, dark-haired, and they say, oh man, that's beautiful. But then they talk to her and she's as dumb as shit. So they say, oh man, I like her body, but I don't like the way she talks. I tell you what, I want to sleep with her, but I don't want to get to know her. So I tell you what, I'll take her out for a couple of drinks, Bob's your uncle, and I'll take her to bed, and then I'll leave. That's the type of character I feel a Page of Pentacles in the reverse could actually turn out to be. And that might be what this type of character is, because this person doesn't want to explore the options. Seven of Cups in the reverse. I think the flaws are this person, it's almost like, I get the sense that this person is a highly impatient individual. I think they're highly impatient. And I think that they're not open to difference. I think that they are very much maybe a traditionalist, very much a Hierophant type of individual, I would say, probably. And I think that they are not open. Their flaws is that they're not open to opportunities. They're not open to different variations, which Seven of Cups in the reverse, in the upright, can talk about variations. They're not open to exploring. Seven of Cups in the upright for me is also about exploring the opportunities or exploring differences. And I think in the reverse, this person's not open to that, which is why this makes it their flaw. How do they see you and how do they feel about you? Oh, wow. They see you as the Ten of Coins. They see you as a fully fledged, grounded, family perhaps orientated type of individual. They see you as being a very secure individual. They might see you, Aries, as being married. It depends. But they might see you as being married. Ten of Coins can be where you've been in a long-term relationship. So they might see you as being married and in a long-term relationship, or simply in a long-term relationship. If that's not the case, I think that this person sees you as being a very solid, very grounded individual who's perhaps looking for a long-term relationship. How do they feel about you? Well, they feel the Ten of Coins for you, which is good. They too feel that they would like to perhaps have something long-term with you with that Ten of Coins. They do. I think that they would like something long-term with you, Aries, because the Ten of Coins is all about building long-term relationships, stable, secure relationships, and they feel that for you. They probably feel very secure, very solid, very stable when they're in your company. Maybe they get on with your family, that type of thing. How do you see and feel about them, Aries? Well, you see them as the King of Wands in the reverse. So you see them as somebody who you can't trust. How interesting is that? King of Wands in the reverse is a complex character. This is the type of dude who 1 minute they're fine. 1 minute they want love. 1 minute they want a relationship. 1 minute they want this. But then the next minute they're like, ah, shit, you know what? I don't know what I want. I just don't know what I want. I don't know whether I want this. I don't know whether I want this relationship. I don't know. Oh, I don't know what I want. That's the King of Wands for you in the reverse. King of Wands in the reverse is also highly manipulative. All kings in the reverse can be prone to being manipulators for one reason or another. This person also can take advantage of others. This person can be prone to anger, for example, annoyance, irritation. But I think in the main you see this as a pretty complex person who is and when we say complex, we talk about a chameleon. So this is the type of person that can show as a tower reversed. Somebody who one moment wants something and then the next minute they'll surprise you and they'll say, I don't want this. I really don't want this. I don't feel, you know, that it's the right thing for me. I don't feel passionate enough about it. I don't feel inflamed enough by it. I just feel bored by it. So I think that you see this person as somebody you can't trust. How do you feel about them, the King of Wands in the reverse? I think in turn you feel with this King of Wands in the reverse a lack of certainty on this person. With the King of Wands in the reverse, I think that you feel a lack of certainty with this individual. Because you feel the King of Wands in the reverse. Your feelings for this person are King of Wands in the reverse. So King of Wands in the upright is all about having the passion, the motivation and the ambition to go for what you want. In the reverse, this is easily the inflection of that, the reversal of it, the absence of passion, the absence of ambition. So some of you guys might be thinking, I lack ambition and I lack motivation concerning this individual because this person is showing me too many sides. And yet this person thinks that you are the bee's knees. They think that you're a very stable, family orientated individual. They also feel that you are Aries. Their feelings for you are that they would like to, you know, build something, but you don't trust them on that. Interesting. They feel this, but you see them as this. So who's right? Maybe you're right. Maybe they're this for the moment. What are the strengths in this relationship between you and this individual? Well, the Five of Coins in the reverse. So I think the strengths are forgiveness. Because Five of Coins in the reverse represents the ability to go back into the fold. When you've got the upright Five of Coins, this is all about abandoning someone or abandonment in a relationship where two people fall out or where one person is being shut out by the other. Now, the reversal says, I want to come back in now. This is either somebody who says, come back to me, I'm no longer shutting you out. Or this person says, I don't want to be shut out anymore. I want to come back into the fold. I want to be a part of your life again. This is there are certain cards in the tarot that show returning people who go back to relationships. Eight of Cups reversed, Five of Coins is another one reversed. Death in the reverse can show resurrection, for example. World in the reverse can show business opening up again. Any card that shows something being shut down and then it's reversed, it can easily show it being opened up again because it's a reversal of it. So I think that the strengths in your relationships is that you've possibly had some gaps apart from this person and problems, but I think it's your ability to come back together again with the Five of Coins in the reverse, and possibly we could use the word of forgiveness on that. What is the weakness? There's no commitment, is there? Knight of Coins in the reverse. That's the problem. You might come back together and there might be forgiveness, but there's no commitment. Knight of Coins reverse. And I reckon this lack of commitment is with this King of Wands in reverse, the person. See, this is the thing. This is the thing. Because the King of Wands in the reverse is somebody who is flaky, for want of a better word. 1 minute they're going to be all for you, and the next minute they're not. 1 minute they're going to be telling you, you are my destiny. You're the person that I'm destined to marry. And the next minute, the King of Wands in the reverse is kind of like, you know what, I just need some space. I just need some space. Just give me space. You know, I've got this going on, I've got that going on, I can't give my... That's the problem. And you see this person as flaky, which is why your feelings are now on the decline for this individual. And yet this person sees you as this, the Ten of Coins. They see you as stable. So let's be honest about this. They know that you, Aries, are the stable one. They know that you're the stable. Now remember, this is a general reading, so it's not going to suit everyone. But in the main, this person knows that you're stable. They know that what you say is what you mean. And they also feel, when they're with you, stable with you. But you see them as unstable in the King of Wands in the reverse. Because they have shown you that they are not always this. And therefore it must be that they are the Knight of Coins in the reverse. The weakness with the Knight of Coins reverse can also be, there's no future. Because this is all about being dedicated for the long term. In the upright, this is about loyalty. This is about being dedicated. This is about consistency. But in the reverse, there's no consistency, there's no loyalty, and in other words, there's no future. And I bet you the lack of loyalty is coming from this dude, King of Wands in the reverse, who sees you as stable and who feels, yeah, I could settle down with this person, but really, nah, probably not, because you're seeing them like this. And therefore, they're making you feel like this. You do come back together. You seem to forgive one another with the Five of Coins in the reverse, but the weakness is it doesn't last long because you've got Knight of Coins reversed. The potential for a healthy relationship between you and this individual. Four of Coins. How do we explain the Four of Coins' potential? Well, I think there is potential. It is a number 4, so on the scale of numbers, it's pretty low. I have to look at the card and I have to say, well, the potential for a healthy relationship, just looking at the card, is a no. I would say. Because the Four of Coins can mean many things in love. It can mean clingy. It can mean possessiveness. It can also mean the reluctance to change. And I think that there is going to be a reluctance to change in this relationship. Four of Coins in the reverse says, yeah, I'm open to change. I'm open to coming out of my comfort zone. In the upright, this means a comfort zone. And we're saying, is there a potential for a healthy relationship? And Four of Coins is not a healthy card. Because you can be holding on to a relationship 10 years after it's finished. You can be holding back, resisting a relationship. You can be possessive of a partner. It's not a healthy card. So I would say with the Four of Coins, no. There's no chance for a healthy relationship with that card. The overall analysis of this relationship, and, well, Seven of Swords in the reverse. This is a good card because the overall analysis outcome is the Seven of Swords in the reverse. And Seven of Swords in the reverse, how I explain this card, it's about going back to the scene of the crime and tidying up the mess. So this is about creating justice. This is about going back and saying, look, let's right the wrongs. So the overall analysis could be that if you guys, if you know who I'm talking about, could right the wrongs in this relationship, if there could be an open dialogue with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, because the Seven of Swords is about having an open dialogue. In the upright, you're avoiding and you're lying and you're deceiving. But in the reverse, it says, come on, let's come clean. Let's be honest. Let's show our hand here. Let's go back to the scene of the crime and let's have a look at what destruction was formed there. Let's clear it up and let's start again. So you could have, the overall analysis is, if you could have an open dialogue, honesty within this relationship with that Seven of Swords in the reverse, you could have something. But what is it that is blocking you guys from having a healthy relationship? What is the major roadblock? Too much pain, Three of Swords. Could be third party situation, but also it could be pain. Too much pain. Three of Swords shows pain, disappointment, severance. All of those things. Painful words affecting the heart. Affecting one emotionally. Too much pain, Three of Swords. There's real damage done to the emotional structure of this relationship, I feel, that's been done. Okay? And it comes through this King of Wands reverse. This person's a bit of a bullshitter, I think, to be honest. Can I be honest? I think he is. He or she is. Because they've got a bit of a cheek. And they're obviously a bit fucked up as well. Because they see you as the Ten of Coins, which is fine. That's perfectly right, I feel. That they should see some of you Aries as being salt of the earth, grounded, normal, wanting a family individuals. But it's the feeling that they feel that they could have this with you, when it's clear that you're seeing them as the King of Wands, flaky, inconsistent, complex, chameleon-like, and you feel that for them, but more in what you see. They feel that they could have this with you, but you say, well, no, I don't think so, because you keep saying, yeah, we could have this, but then your actions depict something else, especially in this. Non-consistency, non-loyalty, no commitment, even though you seem to make up with this individual. Interesting. And also in this person showing us the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, not willing to put any effort in, thinking that everything should just fall in their lap. Because their flaws are the Seven of Cups. They're not willing to explore anything. They're not willing to take their time and say, let me have a look at this. Let me see what can be done with the Seven of Cups in the upright. Let me explore this. Let me make a few choices here, important. Let me put a few things into order. No. Reverse says, well, no. My flaws are, actually, I don't really want to explore this. I've made my choice. That's it. I've made my choice on what, because, you know, my attributes are the 2 of Wands. If I feel that something's not worth pursuing, I'm not going to pursue it. And yet they've got the cheek to say, well, I feel that I could settle down with Aries, but you're like, well, no, you couldn't, because you're too much of a complex character. One minute you think that we can be a family, and the next minute you're not doing it. Very interesting reading. We're going to get the clarifiers on these areas and see what's what. As I said, I want to try and make this around 30 minutes long if I can, on each of these readings. So, Universe Spirit, why is this person that Aries is thinking about showing us the Page of Coins in the reverse? Why are they showing us the Page of Coins in the reverse in 2 cards? Show me. Right, Five of Wands. I think that they are very confused with the Five of Wands, or they might be resistant with that Five of Wands. Okay, so I think that this person is very confused about starting something with you. The Magician means to start, to begin. So this person might be confused about starting something with you, which is why they are resistant with the Page of Coins in the reverse, or they're resistant to starting something with you, which is why they're holding back here with this Page of Pentacles. Could be as well, if you're not such a good guy in this Aries, this person might be worried that you're a bit of a bullshitter. Magicians show manipulative people. So this person might be a little bit held back as well, because they might feel Aries is, they might be confused, because they might think, well, are they manipulative? Are they not, you know? I think that they are confused though. In the main, I think this person's confused because about starting something. And I think they're confused about starting something is causing a great deal of worry to them with the Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords. So confusion about starting something is causing worry with the Nine of Swords. Or they're confused that Aries is a bullshitter and it's worrying them with the Nine of Swords. One of the two. Why is their attributes the Two of Wands in the reverse? Why is this person's attributes the Two of Wands in the reverse in 2 to 3 cards showing me? Right, the Seven of Wands shows rejection. The Wheel of Fortune, okay. So I feel that they are fighting against change, because the Wheel of Fortune is all about change. Alright, now the Wheel of Fortune is interesting. That's interesting why that would occur. The Seven of Wands is to fight against. They struggle. I think this person struggles with change. I think they struggle with change. Because the Seven of Wands says we struggle. We fight against. So I think this person struggles with change. Why would this person struggle with change with the Wheel of Fortune? Why would this person struggle with change? Because of the Knight of Cups. I think it's about offering love that doesn't last. You've got an Eight of Cups here as well. And usually if you get a Two of Cups and an Eight of Cups, straight after it, it'll say the relationship ain't going to last. It's over before it starts. So offering love isn't going to last. Eight of Cups. Or this is a fleeting thing, because the Eight of Cups is all about walking away. The Knight of Cups is about offering love, or extending one's emotions, or following one's heart. Because following one's heart might not lead to anything, I guess, with this Eight of Cups energy. This person, their strengths are the Two of Wands in the reverse. I think that their strengths are in resistance. They're very good at resisting things. Two of Wands in the reverse means stagnation. You're coming to a point where there is no more movement. So this is about stagnation, and this is about being at a permanent crossroads. So I feel that they're, and how do we work that out to be, you know, something that is good, something that is powerful, something that is their strength? Well, I feel that they've got the strength of resistance here. But I think it's because they are, with this Seven of Rods, fighting change. And I think it's more fear-based with this individual. I think that this person fights change. I think they don't believe in luck, because they seem to be fighting off the Wheel of Fortune. Luck. Wheel of Fortune is a lucky card. I think that this person doesn't believe in luck. It's almost like this person feels that if they go out there and follow their heart, it's not going to last with this Eight of Cups energy. So it's almost like this, it's really weird, but their strengths are really, just in one word, their ability to resist. That's where their strength, but that's no great shakes. They're just really good at resisting things that they think aren't going to pay off for them. Why are their flaws the Seven of Cups in the reverse? Why is this person's flaws the Seven of Cups in the reverse? Well, the Page of Swords. Page of Swords shows conflict, communication, arguments. Six of Coins. Okay. I think it's because this person likes to communicate with many. Because the Page of Swords is all about communication and striking out there. So when you get the Page of Swords, it's about emailing, texting, usually. Usually it's about emailing, texting. I think that this person, and the Six of Coins, is about giving your time or giving your charity to many. There's not just one person here, there's another person there as well. So this person gives to many. So I'll probably look at that combination and say it's because this person likes to communicate. They like to reach out possibly to more than one person. And this is why their flaws are the Seven of Cups in the reverse. And it's funny because it's not in the upright. So I feel that this person their flaws is that they are, it's not about not wanting to explore because they want to explore. I think it's that they are very stuck in their ways, because the Seven of Cups in the reverse is all about, and it also, I mean, who's to say whose insight is right and whose insight is wrong? Because the Seven of Cups in the reverse is about having a clear insight. But I couldn't say that this was a wrong insight, because some people do like to play the field. I think this person likes to play the field. I think their flaws are that they like to, it's because they like to play the field, but that's not the flaw. This is the flaw. I think that they miss out on opportunities with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. This is what their weakness is. They're always missing out on good opportunities. Because Seven of Cups in the upright talks about different opportunities that one can choose between. But it's reverse. And reverse, it means that the opportunities are decreasing. So in the reverse, it's not, when you look at Seven of Cups reverse, it's not just about clarity, insight, and it's not just about making firm decisions. It's also about your opportunities decreasing. They're becoming less. So I think that this person here, their flaws are, when I really look at this card and look at what I'm seeing here, is that this person seems to be somebody who can't see the opportunities that the universe gives to them. So this person has opportunities. The universe says, here you go, there's an opportunity for love. This is an amazing person. But this person tends to ignore. It's like a Four of Cups in the reverse. It's like they give up the opportunity because they're always wanting to strike out on others. They're always wanting to communicate with others, communicate with other people, communicate with other potential. So if they do get somebody come in, and it could be that this person would be perfect for them, they'll give up on the opportunity because this is the ever-decreasing opportunities of the Seven of Cups in the reverse. I think that this person tends to just bypass opportunities. They ignore opportunities because they want to just strike out on as many different people as possible, see what's out there. And yet they see you as being the Ten of Pentacles in the upright, and they feel the Ten of Pentacles about you. So why does this person see Aries as the Ten of Pentacles in the upright, and why do they feel the Ten of Pentacles for them? Show me. Because the Eight of Coins, and that's putting hard work and effort in. The Knight of Rods. Knight of Rods is all about change. So I think that by putting hard work and effort into this relationship, it could bring about a change. Maybe this person wants to change from doing this. I think this person wants to change because I think that here, this person is passing up. I would say with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, let's use the word passing up. I think that their flaws are they're always passing up on opportunities, good opportunities as well that could come to them. Because they're always wanting to strike out on different people. Six of Coins can show a player, and it can show somebody who wants to look at different people rather than just the one. So this person's always communicating with others, I would say, with the Six of Pentacles energy showing there. And that's why their flaws are. They're always passing up good opportunities with that Seven of Cups. In other words, their opportunities are always decreasing in terms of who it is that they have. So the opportunity to be with someone perfect for them is always decreasing. The opportunities are getting smaller. That's the problem for them. The opportunities are getting smaller because they're always communicating with different people, I feel, with this Six of Coins energy. And I feel that that's because, and I think that this is why they see you as the Ten of Coins, a really grounded, affecting like you. It's almost like they see you as their carer, or they see you as their, their safe haven. It just feels like they see you as their safe haven, like somebody who's going to protect them from themselves. Because they know what they're like. They know exactly what they like, and they found in you, Aries, a protector. So they say, well, Aries is strong, and they are stable, and they are grounded as an individual. And, I feel that I could settle down with Aries. Why is that? Because if I put the work in, then maybe, just maybe, there could be a change. Changes could come with the Knight of Rods. And also, maybe I need to pursue. Knight of Rods is a pursue. It's an action card. Also, it's because they want to pursue a relationship in which they can put the effort. I think that this person wants to change. And they see you as somebody who they could change with, and somebody who has a good effect on them. But you see them as the King of Wands in the reverse, and I'm not surprised, because I think that this tallies in with this. And this. Why does Aries see this person as the King of Wands reversed? Why does Aries see this person as the King of Wands reversed and feel for them the King of Wands in the reverse? Show me. Well, the Five of Cups, that shows sadness and regret and disappointment. Yeah, Four of Coins. This person is not, you see them as the King of Wands in the reverse. Complexed. Two-faced, probably. Can't be trusted. Flaky. And I think it's because you guys have felt greatly upset that this person is holding back from you. This person holds a lot of things back. You're upset because this person won't open up to you with the Four of Pentacles. They're resistant to change with that. You've got a Four here as well. This person, I think it's greatly upset you that this person will not change as the Four of Pentacles. This person seems mean. With their love, they seem stingy. They are reluctant to change the habit of a lifetime. That's why you see them as this. This person, what I'm getting from this person here is that they are somebody who wants to do things on their own terms. And they look at you, Aries, and they say, Aries is my saviour, because Aries is really down to earth. They want a family. They want a lifelong commitment. And you know what? I feel that I could do that, because if I could put the hard work in, maybe, just maybe, this could bring some changes in with the Knight of Rods. Maybe I could get enthusiastic over putting this hard work and effort in. But you're like, no, you are the King of Wands in the reverse. You're complexed. You do things half-heartedly. You switch up. I don't know where I am with you. And you know why? Because you upset me. Because you're always holding back. Every time I try to get you on a level, every time I try and get you to take down that guard, you say no to me. You're always doing it. And that's why you feel like this. So now you feel flaky towards this individual, because they've caused you upset here by holding back, by not changing the habit of a lifetime. This person won't change. And yet they say that they could. But it's all the maybes you see in this area here. This person's like, well, yeah, I could settle down. I feel like I really could ground myself with Aries, because if I put the hard work and effort in, it could bring change. I mean, I should be looking to. Look at where the Knight is looking to. Wherever that Knight of Rods is looking, he's pursuing it. Maybe I should pursue a relationship in which I put some hard work and effort into this, instead of just like, you know, playing the wide boy or the wide girl and, you know, going out and talking to others and, you know, spreading my attention around like I'm some god. Maybe I should just focus on the one person. It should really be Aries, because they're the person that I feel the stablest with. This person is looking for a mother or a father figure, so that they can go out and then come in and say, hello mum, hello dad, just been on a nice night out, where's my dinner? It just feels like that to me, because even in here it presents a maybe. Why is the strength in your relationship the Five of Coins reverse? Why is the strength in this relationship for Aries and this person, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse in 2 cards? The King of Swords and the Strength energy. I think the strengths are your abilities to come back together and the ability to forgive, because I would read this person that we're looking at as being this King of Swords. And the King of Swords can be somebody who, and it depends on how you have strength. It really does how you see this card. Be careful with tarot, there's multiple meanings. We read it 2 ways. The one way I could say is that through clear perception, clear communication that is acted on, King of Swords will always act on an idea. So through clear perception and clear ideas, clear communication that is acted on, it brings you closer together with the Strength card. And that's why the strengths are that you guys seem to forgive each other, because there is clear communication here that does bring you closer with the Strength energy at times. For some of you guys, it will be that this man or this woman it seems to be quite resistant, emotionally detached. And as a result of that, the Strength card I think this person who's emotionally detached tends to hold back quite a bit. So I feel that just in the air of who they are as an individual, the strength is that you are able to bring this person back in when it is not their natural state to do so. The weakness is the Knight of Coins in the reverse in this relationship. And why is the weakness the Knight of Coins in the reverse for Aries in this relationship? Why is the weakness the Knight of Coins in the reverse? Judgment. King of Cups. That's interesting. I feel that there is somebody else. There's either somebody else, because you've got a Judgment with the King of Cups, and this could be renewal of a relationship with the King of Cups. So this, I could read it 2 ways. There could be a third party here, and it might be that the weakness is somebody doesn't want to commit. Maybe there's somebody from the past, maybe they're renewing or reconnecting with somebody else. Maybe that's where the lack of commitment is. This could also be that Judgment. So Judgment is coming clean. It's facing up to the facts. It's facing up to the truth is Judgment. So Judgment will show up when there has to be a decision that's made, okay? So maybe, you know, the weakness is lack of commitment, because maybe this person, maybe they're saying the man needs to make the judgment, or this King of Cups needs to make a judgment, something like that. Okay, I could read it a multitude of ways, I guess, showing here. It could also be you know, we've got a, I just felt like I needed to pull another card down, this Hermit. So it might be judgment with the King of Cups has been refused, because the Hermit card can easily be a refusal card because it shows somebody withdrawing. So maybe getting back together with this King of Cups, and this King of Cups would probably be the King of Swords, male or female, could be air or water sign individual, has been refused, has been withdrawn. So getting back together with this King of Cups, with this person, has been withdrawn with the Hermit, has been refused. Or this person's taken time to reflect on this, something like that. There's just too much tired energy in this reading, alright? This person looks like they are there, but they look like they've got too much to do. And it looks like you're an afterthought. It just looks like they're more erring on the side of, I want to do what I want to do. Because it's in this area here, this is the only area really that I'm seeing that this person actually really thinks something of you. But it's only as an afterthought, because the rest of the reading is, I don't want to do this thing. The Four of Coins is the potential for a healthy relationship. And why is the Four of Coins the potential for a healthy relationship? Well, the Knight of Swords shows restlessness. I think that this person, Knight of Swords brings happiness. So Knight of Swords is a traveller card. This is a card that suggests somebody who likes to, you know, go out there and have fun and do whatever they want to do. And I feel that this is more about this person here as a Knight of Swords. They like to go out there and do what they want to do. They're always on the move. They're always in pursuit of something amazing. And I think that this brings happiness. And that's why the potential with the Four of Coins is a no. Because this person is resistant to change. Because this is what they like to do. They like to do the Knight of Swords shit. They like to go out there and they like to peruse and they like to find and they like to explore different people, different territories. And this brings them happiness with the Nine of Cups energy. Okay? This person is happy to travel, to get out there. Alright? I would read this as this. Because the Chariot is also a travel card. This person's happy to kind of be... Also, Chariot showed people who are in control of two people here. So this person's happy to go out there and travel. So for me, this person, the Knight of Swords, this is... It could be saying this player is happy to go out and pursue. Because you get a Chariot and they're pursuing. Pursuing fun. But this is not a love card, the Chariot. The Chariot is about pursuing sex or pursuing fun. Pursuing pleasure. This person's happy. You get it with the Devil, it's pursuit of pleasure. Okay, I'm just going to see what this person's happy to pursue. What is this person happy to pursue? What is this person happy to pursue in one card from the top of the deck? The Tower. I think that this person's happy to pursue excitement. You know, this person looks like an excitement junkie. If you look at the Chariot, it's a car crash. Car, Chariot, crash, Tower. This person's a car crash. Look at the fast energies. Look, Chariot, Tower, Knight of Swords, all fast. And in the mix, happy. They're happy to pursue this car crash of a life that they're living, this person. It's almost like they want to ground themselves. They're like, yeah, but I could be happy with Aries, couldn't I? 10 of Coins, yeah. I could be happy with Aries, 10 of Coins. Yeah, I could settle down. I feel like I could settle down because, you know, if I worked on this thing, maybe this would bring changes. Maybe I should be pursuing working on this thing with Aries. Maybe I should pursue putting some effort in with Aries. But really, it's a no-go because their flaws are this, 7 of Cups in the reverse. They tend to give up on opportunities. They tend to bypass them. Ever-decreasing opportunities. They tend to just throw every opportunity they've had out of the water. Just everything. They've just chucked it out. Ignored it. Because they like to interact. Page of Swords is also an interaction card. They like to interact with different people, with many. That's what they like to do. And they're on a course to car crash. They're in pursuit. I often see the Knights as being in pursuit. So this person is in pursuit of happiness. By pursuing, by travelling, by moving towards the Tower. Moving towards excitement. Things that kind of give them that real rousing. They don't want to settle down. It's an afterthought. It's an afterthought for this individual. Why is the final analysis of this relationship the 7 of Swords? Why is the analysis, the final analysis of this relationship between Aries and this person, the 7 of Swords reversed? Well, there you go. Ace of Cups is love. Wow, and the Ace of Pentacles. You could have something so great with this person. You really could. Ace of Cups is love could lead to something permanent. It really could with the Ace of Coins. Ace of Coins is about a permanent relationship, the start of a commitment. So this love that you have could lead to the start of a commitment with the Ace of Coins. Could lead to the start of something grounded and strong. You know, but the overall analysis is, it's almost like it's the advice. It's saying you guys need to come clean. Then you would need to go back and right the wrongs. You'd need to go back and modify, make those modifications. Sort this mess out with the Seven of Swords. Because if you could do that, it's because of the Ace of Cups. You do have something that you could definitely work on in this relationship. You definitely have something that could be worked on. Sorry guys, just going to go quick sip of my tea. There's definitely something here that could be worked on. Definitely. There's something that could be worked on. No doubt about it. The overall analysis is the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So you guys could have this. It's not saying that this won't happen between you and another individual. The overall analysis is Seven of Swords in the reverse. Talk about it. It's talking, coming clean, being honest about your feelings, going back to the beginning, clearing up the rubbish and starting from ground zero. Yeah? Because this love has great potential with the Ace of Coins. It really does have the potential to go the long distance. It does. But the obstacles to having this healthy relationship are the Three of Swords. And why is the obstacles the Three of Swords? Why is the obstacles the Three of Swords? The Two of Swords. Two of Swords can be somebody who... See, this could either be third-party situation, because it could, when you go to Two of Swords, this can be somebody who's got a decision between two people, has brought about an air of cautiousness. So it could be that this person has somebody else, especially if there's something to do with, because this could be evaluating. It might be that this person's not lacking commitment or won't commit, because renewing something with a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy, or somebody that they're truly in love with, is being considered with the Hermit. And I could see how that could probably link in with this area here, that the obstacles to having a healthy relationship could still be that this person is hiding a third-party situation from you, potentially, because they've got a choice between two paths, and this is what's making them feel cautious. However, the other side could simply be that there's no commitment here, because renewing love or renewal of feelings is something that they don't want at the moment with the Hermit in the upright, because the Hermit tends to detach itself. And therefore the overall obstacles, the overall roadblocks to you having a healthy relationship with this person is that this person is blocked off because they're being cautious. Or it might be with the Two of Swords, this person's too self-centered. Two of Swords can show a self-centered individual. So it might be this person's too self-centered, and because they're self-centered, they're always on their guard. They're always blocking you out with the Nine of Rods energy. They're very cautious about getting themselves enslaved or chained into a relationship. The Devil. Devil shows chains and being an enslavement. So this person might be so self-centered that they're very much on their guard about getting themselves tied up in a relationship there. Okay? However, things can change. Things can always change. Because there could be a change that comes in bringing victory and a new beginning for some of you guys, I feel. Alright? I do feel that there is potential in this situation between you and an individual here, Aries. I just feel that this person has to allow themselves to do this. We're going to quickly go through this reading again. This person is showing us a Page of Coins in the reverse. I think they're quite lazy. I think that they want everything just to come to them all at once. They don't want to have to put the work in. Okay, and I think it's because they're confused. I think that they're confused and they're also worried. I think they're worried because of starting something with you with the Magician, and it's causing a great deal of worry. It might be a fear with the Nine of Swords, okay? I think also they are worried about you. For some of you guys, it might be that they're worried about you as a Magician being a manipulator, causing problems. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords can show nice through somebody's back as well. But there's worries here about either starting something with you properly. I think it's more starting something with you properly, Aries, in this area here. Because their attributes are that they do have the power to resist. If they say they don't want something, then they don't want it. They're not going to take it. If they don't want it, they're not going to take it. They won't do it. Simple as that. They'll stick to their guns. And I think it's because with the Seven of Rods, they might not believe in luck. They might reject it. They might be fighting change because they feel that offering love, it might be themselves that they're afraid of. It might be them as the Knight of Cups offering love. It's not going to last with the Eight of Cups. So they know that they're not particularly good at being in relationships. They tend to get involved and then get bored very quickly. Their flaws are that they don't seem to give anything a chance. Seven of Cups in the reverse. They tend to be given these opportunities and then abandon them. Because I think that they like to communicate. I think that they like to keep their options open with both of these cards. They like to communicate Page of Swords with many Seven of Pentacles. They like to communicate and give their time, their charity, not just for one, but to many. I think they like to communicate in that way. I think they like to keep their options open more than anything in these areas here. But about you, they feel that you are the Ten of Coins. They see you as the Ten of Coins. They see you as somebody who's stable, grounded, wants a family, wants a long-term relationship, and they feel that they could have that with you. But, you know, and it's because, you know, they feel, well, if I put the hard work in, maybe things can change. Maybe I can get enthusiastic about really working on one relationship rather than playing the field all the time. You see them as the King of Wands in a reverse, though. So you see them as somebody who's flaky, somebody who can't be trusted, somebody who one moment says yes, one moment says no. And you also feel for them now, the King of Wands, very flaky, very up and down, emotionally, passionate-wise. Very, I think that you lack belief in this individual. And I think it's because they've caused you a great deal of hurt by being so resistant to you with the Four of Coins. The strengths in your relationship, well, I would say that the strength is for forgiveness. Because I feel that twofold, that one way, great communication, ideas, they have been enacted. And it has brought a sense of strength and fortitude into the relationship. But I also feel that this person, who possibly is quite emotionally distant with the King of Swords energy, has a problem with the strength energy. They tend to hold back on their passions. And I feel that the strengths are that you've actually been able to have this person consistently come back to you time and time again, even though it's not within their natural nature to do so. I feel the weakness is Knight of Coins. So I feel the weakness is literally, when you guys do this, it's literally sustaining it with the Knight of Coins in the reverse. I think there's a lack of sustenance in this relationship. You come back together, but it's been very difficult to sustain that with the Knight of Coins in the reverse. And that's because I feel that making a judgment, also opening up about one's feelings, because the Judgment card can be to open and to release. So it could be, and the King of Cups is all about feelings. So it might be somebody who's opening up about, they're kind of holding back from opening up on how they truly feel. Okay, so this person, I think it's the person that we're dealing with here. For some of you guys, it might be that, you know, there's a third party situation. Maybe somebody's looking to renew something with another individual, so they tend to hold back, that type of thing. I feel that the overall analysis of your relationship is good, because the Seven of Swords in reverse, if you guys can go back, clean the mess up, clean the problem up, sort it out with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, make right what was not right before, it could be that you could have something amazing, because this relationship is the Ace of Cups. It is love that could become bigger. It could become more stable. It has the potential for growth with the Ace of Coins. And when I say growth, I mean growth into something that is long-term. Marriage, that type of thing, long-term. So you have the potential there. The problem is the overall obstacles to you guys having a healthy relationship. The Three of Swords, there's a lot of pain here. A lot of pain. We've got the Two of Swords here. Two of Swords can be somebody who's ignoring. Two of Swords could be somebody who's being very private. But the Two of Swords could also be indecision. Maybe somebody's got a choice to make between two paths here. And it's made them cautious of binding themselves. Because devils can show people who bind, especially with the Two of Cups, you're bound to a relationship. So this person might be a little bit cautious about binding themselves to the relationship. Okay? Because they've got a decision to make. So I think that the obstacle is indecision. The reason is indecision, which makes this person cautious about binding themselves to the relationship for the long term. This person's always, and it shows here, it's more the person that's indecisive than you. This person knows that they're meant to be with you. They know that you guys have got something special, but it's their own needs that they think about first. And that's why you've got this potential for a healthy relationship, Four of Coins. Because this person is basically quite selfish. And they want to pursue joy and happiness. by pursuing this car crash of a life. You know, that's what they want to do. That's why the potential for a healthy relationship is nil point. 4 of coins. This person's selfish. They want to do what they want to do. They want to pursue joy and pursue pleasure. Knight of Swords, pursue Nine of Cups, pleasure. By driving towards this car crash of a life. They're happy to do so. They know that you're the one, but they're not willing to admit to it. Let's get a quick advice card on this. And yet you could have something so amazing with this individual, and they know it. It's their own problem though, Aries. It's not yours. It's their own problem. They're going to need to deal with it. Universe Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Aries on this reading? What is the advice that you have for Aries on this reading? Show me. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So there you go. You're going to need to pay attention to those red flags. The signs are cautioning you about this person, okay? It's a shame, because I see in a lot of these readings, people could have something so good, but it's the other person that seems to be like, well, I know we could have something so good, but it's my own ego, it's my own selfishness that says I can't be bothered with it. You could have, they know that you could have something amazing, but they can't be bothered to front up to it, so you've got to let them just be. What is the advice that you have through the angel answers as well? Quickly show me. So there's no need to worry. Compromise. Oops, daisy. Right. So no need to worry. Why is there no need to no need to worry? So if a card doesn't make sense to me, I'll choose another one. Why is there no need to worry for Aries? Show me. Because you need to listen to your intuition. There's no need to worry. Listen to your intuition, Aries. Okay, it's a shame. You could have something amazing with this person, and this person knows it, but it's their problem and not yours. Okay, you've got to leave it to them to decide what they want to do at the end of the day. Don't go chasing anyone if they can't be bothered to, you know, to be in tandem with you. Pay attention to the red flags, and there's no need to worry. Just listen to your intuition. All right, that's the reading, my darlings. Love you loads, and I will speak to you guys hopefully real soon. Take care. You've also got your Will Love Be coming in for singles in the next 6 months reading up, so please be sure to check that one out if you are completely single. Love you loads. Take care. Bye bye.